I have been inundated with comments and emails from my subscribers asking me about Olumide Akpata campaign. They have been asking me if Olumide Akpata has dropped out of the election due to pressure. I'm so happy with your comments and emails. That is to show that you all are in love with Olumide Akpata. It shows that the video that I've been posting about Olumide Akpata campaign, you have all bought it. Kudos to you all for wanting to vote in the best candidates in Edo State. However, I need to let you all know that Olumide Akpata has not dropped out of the campaign. Olumide Akpata is still very much in this election and is going to win it. Olumide Akpata went for a fundraising in the United Kingdom and he equally held one in Nigeria here on a Twitter space. You know what it's all about to contest election in Nigeria, especially when you're contesting under a Labour Party that does not have that war chest like the APC and the PDP. So Olumide Akpata is trying to raise his own campaign fund and it was a success. I am going to allow you to watch the video for you Olumide Akpata campaign in New Benin Market. Let's go.
Thank God for Olumide Akpata. This man Edoni. Who's your guy? Olumide Akpata. See us we dey like beans and rice. Edo people, I will never leave your side. I will never ever. I dedicate my time forever, time to you, my people. Even if the road rough, I know mine. Cause together we shall stand. Edo, me and you, they like butter and bread. And together we shall stand. Labour Party, we go come out to vote for our guy. A PVC, they hand.
Before they bring the paper come out. If they see another party, they are still this one. Remember me. You don't know that place already. Nobody will stop you. Nobody will stop you. In Jesus' name.
That will be our leader. Say as he was construction company and put it together. Say when they go out to calculate how many kilometers of road in this case and how we would know every month. How many kilometers can we have every month? At the time, every month when they should certificate of work when they don't do it. So I say by the time 4 years finish, it's self-surprise. So we go do road, leave that side of us. Come on now, one. In those days, from Asaba to enter on the chassis, impossible. It will be called 10 lanes. That will be magic of Ghana mind game. If you want work for the people, you work for the people. How many work you get? 192 work. Then you get one development officer per work. When we go pass through it. Then they will say, how many ways in that word? Then we will do town hall meeting. We will tell the word. They see the one when we will do this week. See the one when we will do next month. We will give you time to say so. Rule matter. And I'm going to go when you commission Bob because they don't contain commission. That's not going to do it for. What I will say, God, no, as you go through the road, I will see. That's my promise to you. I want to work out with you to let you know I'm a man of my word.
Olumide Akpata is the people's choice, and it is glaring, it is evident for everyone to see. The recent video I'm trying to upload, YouTube is taking down the video because of violence. APC and PDP, they went on the streets to campaign yesterday to the people of Edo State, and they were hugely rejected. Some of them were stoned. Even though I am against the violence that erupted yesterday, everybody should be allowed to vote. If you don't like a particular candidate, go on the day of election and show that you don't like this candidate and vote against the candidate. No supporter of any candidate is allowed to be intimidated. We are not a banana republic. Everybody should be allowed to go freely. If you know you don't like this particular candidate, your PVC will say that, or nobody should be attacked, and I condemn every act of violence. That is aside. Right now, Olumide Akpata has resumed his campaign, and he went to New Benin market, and you can see the vibrancy there. You can see the enthusiasm of the people. You can see how happy the people are because they need a good leader. Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. There is a planned protest across the country. Every part of the country is planning to protest against the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are not only protesting against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are protesting against their own government. They are protesting against their state governors, they are protesting against their National Assembly members, they are protesting against their councillors and everyone that is in position of power because they don't want to give them good leadership. Nigerians as NSC seeking for a good leader. That is the reason why you saw them queue behind Mr. Peter Obi, because they saw in him a tenet of a good leader. That's the reason why they followed him and they campaigned for him. Nigerians simply sponsor the campaign of Mr. Peter Obi. Now, when you look at Peter Obi and Olumide Akpata, you will find almost the same similarities. Two people who grew in their personal and individual career to become who they are. Peter Obi as a businessman in the corporate world, Olumide Akpata as an MBA president is no feat, my brother. It's no feat. It takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of tenacity, excellence to get to that height that Olumide Akpata and Mr. Peter Obi have seen themselves. And when you look at Peter Obi's campaign, you saw that he brought that same level of determination, that same level of tenacity, that same level of hard work and excellence into his campaign. And this is what Olumide Akpata is equally putting in his campaign. You saw what he was telling the people. He told them that we are going to bring the level of government that Peter Obi did in Anambra State in Edo State, the level of road. In case you are not aware, Anambra State under Mr. Peter Obi has the best road network in Nigeria. I don't know of today, but Anambra State under Mr. Peter Obi has the best road network in Nigeria. Best road network means connecting the city to the villages. Most governors, they intend to focus on the capital of that state, so that I mean that is where most people come to and they begin to eulogize the governor. But Mr. Peter Obi did not only focus in the capital of Anambra State, which is Oka. Mr. Peter Obi went right down to the villages and connected the villages with road. That was why he was awarded as the best performing governor during his time, in terms of road and every other thing, education, healthcare, security. Mr. Peter Obi was the best. In times of HGI, Mr. Peter Obi was the best. In times of poverty mapping, Mr. Peter Obi was the best. There was no governor during Peter Obi tenure that could be able to beat him. Nobody, absolutely no one. Peter Obi was the best performing governor in Nigeria at that time. So Olumide Akpata is simply borrowing a leaf from Mr. Peter Obi and is bringing that same kind of leadership in Edo State. That is the reason why you see the people are falling on him. The people are leaning towards him. It is not because of Labour Party. It is not because of Mr. Peter Obi, even though we know that Peter Obi has some level of influence on the Edo State when it comes in this election. But the people, they have seen leadership in Olumide Akpata. That is because everyone in Nigeria is seeking for a good leader, and the people, they are not exempted from good leadership. For the past years, they've experienced maladministration in the hands of APC and the PDP. Now it's time for them to seek good governance. All this talk of the person must come from Edo Central is no longer holding water. The people, they are craving for a good governance, and Olumide Akpata has presented himself as that person that will bring real leadership to the people of Edo State, and he has gone about his campaign business quietly. Olumide Akpata, like I said, is conducting a mosquito campaign, going to the people, the real voters, and talking to them. Imagine the last campaign that PDP did in Edo State, the campaign they did in Benin. I was thinking it's just Benin. I didn't know it comprises of 3 LGA in Edo State. 3 local government in Edo State came together to do a campaign, and they were posting it that Asue Igadalo had crowd. But Olumide Akpata is not even trying to do any form of propaganda. These people will not leave propaganda alone. Everything about them is propaganda. Olumide Akpata is visiting the people in their houses and talking to them. He's going to the world and talking to them. He's telling the real people, the real voters, and convincing them to vote for him. I hope when the results come out, you all will not say that, they voted for him because of Mr. P2B. This man is doing the real work and is getting the result. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.